Welcome to DM classes. I am Devraj. Today we'll discuss about first chapter of Fundamental of Human Geography, Nature and Scope of Human Geography. So let's get started. First of all, about the introduction of geography. The word geography was coined by Eratosthenes for the first time, and he have written two books, Anthropogeography and Politische Geography. It means political geography. But he was not the father of geography. Father of geography is Hecatus. He have written Jess period, which provide detail about Earth. He have written before the 6th century end. So father of geography is Hecatus because he have written Jess period, which gives detail about the Earth before the end of 6th century. And we first coined the world geography is Eratosthenes, who has written Anthropogeography and Politische Geography, means political geography. So let's get started. About Eratosthenes, he was astronomer, geographer, scientific writer, and mathematician. So geography means study of earth. Geo means earth and graphy means study. So description of earth. So what is geography? Geography is the study of earth. Geography is study of earth, landscape, people, places and environment. Geography is an education for life and for living. Learning geography help us all to be more social, environmentally sensitive, informed and responsible citizens and employees. Earth is our common home for all living beings. That's why we should need to know about detail about Earth. All the factors affecting our living standard, our daily life, like climates, atmosphere, we should know about it. Like floods, natural disasters, we should know. That's why we need to study geography. So what is geography? Geography is the study of relationship between people and their environment and places. Where in geography we are studying different places and about physical environment and people's economical social differences among people. We are studying in this geography. Geographers explore both the physical properties of Earth's surface and human societies spread across it. Means different geographers, like in geographers in German school of thought, French school of thought, English school of thought, they developed geography. So geography is a field of study is integrative, empirical and practical. It means integrative means mix of all these things like economic geography, social geography, physical geography, political geography, all these things. And empiricals means empirical means it is based on experience, concerned with. It is not theoretically. It is also practically. So geography is field of integrative, empirical and practical. Integrative means mix of like political geography, economic geography, social geography, anthropogeography, all these things. So Next point, it studies every events on the earth, our space and time. In different places, what events are taking place, study all these things. Geography. Geography can be studied through lawmaking and descriptive. It has so many theory. It can be lawmaking and descriptive. Further, we will explain about dualism in geography. There can be ideographic and nomothetic. So, fields of geography. In broadly, mainly two types of geography: physical geography and human geography. So, physical geography. Physical geography is the study of Earth's climate, atmosphere, soil, streams, and landscape and ocean. I'll see you one image about physical geography. Here you can see that physical geography covers sunshine, water, storm, all these things it is covering. Rivers, mountains, plains, different hill areas, all these things it is covering. Study about the soil, all these things physical geography studying. So next we'll see human geography. Human geography is this relationship between human being and physical geography. It study about social geography and economic geography, political geography, all these things. All things created and used by human being study human geography. So it means human geography or anthropogeography is the branch of geography that is associated and deals with humans and their relationship with communities, cultures, economies, and interaction between environment by studying with their relations with and across the location. So, father of geography, we already discussed. Pioneer Greek geographer Hecataeus is the widely recognized as the father of geography. Its main book is Jess period, and published before the end of 6th century. And why Hecataeus is known as father of geography? So here writing mistake. Jess period we should written here. Jess period is the first systematic description of Earth. Before the end of 6th century he published. So that's why Hecataeus is known as father of geography. So Eratosthenes, he was the scientific geographer, scientific writer. He was a mathematician, astronomer. So he coined geography word for the first time, but he was not father of geography. Definition of human geography according to NCERT book class 12: synthetic study of relationship between human society and earth surface is called by Rutgel. It is the definition of Rutgel. Here synthetic has been emphasized. It means how is the relationship between human society and earth surface. Here another definition of human geography by Alan C. Semple. Alan C. Semple was the student of Rutgel. Alan C. Semple is the student of Rutgel. Alan C. Semple's teacher is Rutgel. So Alan C. Semple is influenced by the Friedrich Ratzel. So, changing relationship, changing relationship between the unresting man and unstable earth is given by the Alan C. Semple about definition of human geography. So here dynamism means radical change here emphasized, and another definition about human geography given by Paul Vidal de la Blache. Paul Vidal de la Blache is the supporter of possibilism. Means supporter of possibilism means humanization of nature. What is recently going on? So study definition of human geography given by Paul Vidal de la Blache. Conception resulting from a more synthetic knowledge of the physical law governing our earth and of the relationship between the human beings and the which inhabit it. Means here it means Paul Vidal de la Blache telling that human being can do anything. Everything is possible by human being. Nature has provided all the possibilities to do all these things for human being. In mountain, human can construct roads and advance transport facility and develop industrialization and a different cultural landscape. It has possibility provided by nature. He is telling. It is means of what I have tell. So next, environmental determinism, naturalization of human. Friedrich Ratzel is the father of environmental determinism. It is also known as determinism. In single shortcut, determinism also we can see. Determinism is supported by German school of thought. German school of thought. Possibilism means humanization of nature. It is a recent phenomena. It is supported by mainly Friedrich Ratzel. Here, Friedrich Ratzel. Two famous books written by Friedrich Ratzel is Anthropogeography, Anthropogeography and Politische Geography. Remember it. What is human geography? 3 marks will come for class 12th student. Points I have written, note down it. What is human geography? Study of relationship between human being and physical environment. Study spatial distribution of human settlement. How human settlement established in different places. Study social and economic differences of human being. Like in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, their living standard is high, and Odisha, Bihar, their living standard is low, and economic development is low. We can say, study. It is meaning of this point. Example I have given. Study how human come about. Uh, in different phases, human come about till this phase, and study as a home. It is our common home for all living beings. So we need to know everything about climate and different factors which affect living beings' daily life. So we must study human geography as a living being. So what is dualism? Human geography can we study as a discipline subject by two approaches called dualism. Nomethetic means through lawmaking and theory, not on the basis of experience. And adiographic means a description and individualism. So determinism is a concept we discussed something about this. It means in this human being completely depend on nature for all the necessities of daily life like food, for example, peace, water, and fruits human gather in early phase of human being and maintain their living. It is Charles Darwin who has written Origin of Species published in 1859. After that, determinism discussion about determinism started, and it is Carl Ritter and it is Friedrich Ratzel. All these are supporters of determinism. So next, environmental determinism. Environmental determinism. In this, human beings completely depend on nature for resources which sustain them. So this type of physical environment for such society, nature becomes mother nature. Like mother provide us all these things for which we need. Like that, in early phase of human being until now also, nature providing us different resources like fossil fuels, oxygen, different landscape for fresh our mind. All these things we can see. Human beings were greatly influenced by it. Means all the activities, all the developmental projects, all the projects, behavior and actions of human being are determined by physical geography. What we have to do is determined, is set by the nature in early phase of human being. In earlier times, it is also known as naturalization of human. Means nature is controlling our human being. Human being adopted the dictates of nature because level of technology that time was very low and the status of social development was primitive with low level of technology. Nature is powerful force, revered, worshipped and conserved. People were fear about nature, like flood is coming due to nature. See, human beings were greatly influenced by all the developmental projects. Behavior action of human being are determined by physical geography. It means all the actions are determined by what we have to do that time was determined by nature and physical environment. It is also natural known as naturalization of human. It means nature is governing our human being. Human being adopted the dictates of nature because level of technology was very low and stages of human social development was very primitive. That time level of technology was very low, that's why social development was also primitive. Nature is powerful, worshipped and revered, conserved. That time people were fear about nature, like if flood is coming, tsunami is coming, and Different natural calamities is coming due to inconvenience of our activities. That's time people are conserved by plantation and different activities. Interaction between primitive society and strong forces of nature is known as environmental determinism. Interaction between low level of technology with human being and strong forces of nature is known as environmental determinism. Nature is active and human is passive at that time. It is old phenomena. It is supported by German school of thought like Karl Ritter, Friedrich Ratzel, Paul Vidal de la Blache. Sorry. LNC Sample is the student of Ratzel. So LNC Sample is influenced by Friedrich Ratzel. These geographers are supporters of determinism. All the actions of human beings are guided by nature, especially by climate and availability of water. Human must adopt the natural conditions. Human cannot overcome environmental barriers. For example, genes of human being determined by nature. Here some example you can see that you can study it. It is also example of determinism. Humanization of nature. Human is active and nature is passive. Developed by technology with possibilities provided by nature. Everything is possible for human being here in humanization of nature. It is also known as possibilism. Remember it. By knowing secret of DNA and genetics, the different disease conquer of living being. Lawmaking of aerodynamics. By knowing the law of aerodynamics, they develop faster planes. Today's advanced aeroplanes is rifle. Concept of friction and heat discover fire. It is supported by French school of thought. They move from state of necessity to state of freedom. Uh, in early phase, human beings were used according to their necessity, but recently in modern times, human beings are using natural resources according to their development. Decorated possibilities with purchase provide with resources. So inconvenience writing mistake. Here possibilities provided by possibilities with resources. Here we should write resources. Resources provided by the physical environment. Human activities created cultural landscape. It means human developed different developmental projects with resources provided by physical environment. Imprints of human activities is created everywhere. Health research on highlands, urban sprawl, fields, orchards, and plains, rolling hills, ports on coast, ocean routes, advanced transport and communication facilities, greenhouse, artificial house in polar regions. All these are example of possibilism. Human is active and nature is passive. It is a recent phenomena supported by French school of thought. It is example of possibilism. In polar region, human being can live without any cold. It is a possibilism you can see here. We see human can construct bridges. It is rifle. Recently, India government has purchased it. Neo-determinism. It is the middle path between determinism and possibilism, introduced by Griffin Taylor. Griffin Taylor is a Australian geographer. So let's get started. It is also known as a stop and go theory. Introduced by Griffin Taylor, who emphasized on the middle path or Madhyam Marg between two ends of environmental determinism and possibilism. It can be understood as follows. The concept shows that neither there is a situation of absolute necessity, that is to say, environmental determinism, and nor is there is a condition of absolute freedom. So next, human being can inhabit nature by obeying it, as possibilities can be created within limits which do not damage the environment. There is having specific limit of development by the human being. Like uh, within the certain limit, we have to do developmental projects. Our extraction of resources from earth should not exceed the generation of rate of generation of resources. Our rate of extraction of resources should not more than the rate of generation of resources. Like mining should not exceed the certain limit, and pollution should be within certain limit. Like within the pollution should be within the absorption capacity of environment. Our exploitation of natural resources for the development of economy causes environmental problem like greenhouse effect, ozone layer depletion, global warming, and receding glaciers and degrading lands. It means due to over exploitation of natural resources, so many problems we have to face. Like due to more air pollution, so many people are affected by airborne diseases like heart disease, lungs disease, etc. And due to air pollution, greenhouse effect taking place, and ozone layer depletion. Due to ozone layer depletion, so many skin disease will be taking place. And global warming, due to global warming, temperature of the earth increasing, and receding of glacier due to increasing temperature of the earth. Earth level of ocean water level of ocean increasing, and degrading lands. It means fertile lands uh, losing its fertile. It is also known as go and stop theory. Neo-determinism is also known as go and stop theory. Why? Because it is like that in a traffic signal there are three light: green, yellow, and red. If red signal then we have to stop, and if yellow signal is there we have to ready, and green signal is there then we have to uh, go. So here why it is also known as go and stop theory, because when we are doing excess pollution and extraction of resource, nature is signaling us that you have exploited more than the excess of certain limit. You should stop your developmental projects. That time red signal. This topic is very relevant during this corona situation. The corona situation taking place due to excess developmental projects of human being. Corona is a red signal for human being to stop the developmental projects and to relax, to give relaxation to nature. After the yellow signal, we have to start our developmental projects. To ready by yellow signal, we have to ready for developmental projects. By green signal, we have to start our developmental projects. Its main aim is sustainable development. The neo-determinism conceptually attempt to bring a balance between either or dichotomy. It maintains balance between development and nature. And there are two approaches of human geography: regional approach and systematic approach. Regional approach is based on political unit, and systematic approach is based on geographical unit. Regional approach, only a single element is taken up for studies such as climate. And in systematic approach, elements that are based on similarities are taken up for studies. Here one single element is taking place, and here similar elements are taken for studies. Next point, regional approach takes takes place into takes into consideration the study of regions through the world in order to understand or define the unique character of a particular region. It is based on particular region, but systematic approach taken into consideration individual physical and cultural element of earth. So I hope understood. It is example of regional and systematic geography, a systematic approach of human geography. Human geography developed in different corridors of time. So let's get started. During colonial period, different colonies were established by Europeans. They explored, they expanded and described. Their main aim was economic motive. and political factors. Imperialism and trade leads to discover of many lands. So you can say it leads to discover many lands. Later colonial period, regional analysis and understanding part of totality would lead to understand the whole. 1930 interwar areal differentiation and reasons for the uniqueness of region is known as areal differentiation. Between 1950 to 1960, Spatial Organization applied technologies to study geography. In 1970, emergence of humanistic, radical and behavioral school of thought. In radical school of thought, radical change they discuss about radical change like poverty and racial differentiation. All these things like caste should be totally destroyed from the society. And the behavioral school of thought is talking about behavior, how to behave, and humanistic is welfare, talking about welfare like health, education, food, is talking about humanistic. I hope understood. And in postmodernism in 1990, generalization and apply of universal laws to understand geography. And the type of geography, different type of geography we'll discuss. Social geography, social geography, subfield of social geography. So behavioral geography, it is called politisky. And geography of social well-being is known as welfare economics. Geography of leisure is known as sociology. Cultural geography is known as anthropogeography. Gender geography is known as sociology, anthropogeography, and women's studies. Here, historical geography is history, study about history, historical geography study about history, and medical geography is known as epidemiology. Move to next, urban geography. Urban geography studies about urban studies and planning, how urban settlement taking place. Study about urban geography. And political geography. Political geography talking about two subfield. Electoral geography means how election taking place, and military geography, security purposes. Political geography means political science. Here electoral geography known as psephology and military geography known as military science. Population geography, demography, and settlement geography, urban settlement and rural settlement, urban planning and rural planning, you know. Then economic geography, it is also important. You should know detail about it. Question are coming from this. So Geography of resources. It is about economic research. It's geography of resources. And geography of agriculture is agricultural science. Geography of industry is industrial economics. Geography of marketing is business studies, economics and commerce. Geography of tourism is tourism and travel management. Here a question for you. What is medical tourism? Write down in comment section what is medical tourism. It is also very important question for class 12th and also for different exams. Geography of international trade. So geography of international trade is international trade. So thank you for watching this video. We'll upload next video which will be informative. If you get some and if you benefited from this video, like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel and promote us so that we'll upload in upcoming time. Stay home, stay safe and keep your preparation for upcoming board exam, and it is also very helpful for competitive examinations if you do not face board exam. So thank you.